the SHSAA office, and I will be providing instruction on how to complete an E10 form. That's a School Enrollment Declaration form. To start, open any web browser and in the URL type shsaa.ca, and that will take you to the SHSAA homepage. Click on ExNet, and ExNet will ask you for a username and password. Each school only has one username and password, and the username and password is unique to the school. If you require this information, please contact your school principal, and if your school principal needs this information, he or she can contact the SHSAA office. Once you're logged into your school, at the top of the screen, click on Registration, and then your top option will be School Enrollment Registration. You can scroll down to the School Enrollment Registration section, and you'll see that the student enrollment is required as of September 30th of the school year. But before you start putting any of the numbers in, take a look at the bottom right here. There should be a Save button here. And as you can see, at the moment there isn't one for me. And if you're experiencing the same thing, that means that you either logged in before September 30th, which means that you have to wait until September 30th to be able to input the numbers, or you're logging in after the window of opportunity. And you can find out what those dates are by looking at the current SHSAA calendar. If you're logging in after that window of opportunity, you'll need to contact the SHSAA office to provide those numbers. Now that you have verified that there is a Save button below the school enrollment registration, you can go ahead and start entering the number of students that are enrolled at your school as of September 30th of the current year. Annually, each school reports the number of boys in grade 9, girls in grade 9, boys in grade 10, girls in grade 10, boys and girls grade 11, boys and girls in grade 12 to Sask Learning. And these are the same numbers that get reported to ExNet as of September 30th. So we can go ahead and type in the number of students that are enrolled at our school. In the first row. In the second row, we are going to list the ineligible students. What I'll get you to do is just scroll down to the yellow box below, and this explains the bylaw regarding eligibility of students. And so you'll be able to refer to that in order to determine whether the student is eligible or ineligible. And you may need to refer to the transcript of students as well to determine this. If you need any help along the way, please don't hesitate to contact the SHSAA office. And so we will enter the number of ineligible students in that second row. And once we've entered all of our students as of September 30th, we can click on that Submit School Enrollment Registration Now button. You will receive a screen that says your changes were saved successfully. The SHSAA uses the enrollment for classification of the teams that are participating in SHSAA activities and also other administrative items. So it is imperative that every school provide the data whether they plan to have activities or not during the school year. After you have used the Save button and received a screen that states your changes were saved successfully, you should select Registration and School Enrollment Registration in order to see that the database has done the calculation of subtracting the ineligible students from the total enrollment students, and to check what your enrollment totals are. If you have any questions along the way, please don't hesitate to give us a call. We would be glad to help.